Hello everybody. So through this session we'll discuss grammar, and in grammar we will continue with the past tense. So we know that in past tense there are first of all past indefinite tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous. So in our first video lecture we have already done past indefinite and past continuous tense. So today we will deal with past perfect and past perfect continuous. So first of all we'll take up past perfect, and the rule for past perfect tense is had plus third form of the verb, like he had done his work, they had played hockey, etc. So in both these sentences we can see had plus third form, had plus third form of the verb is used. Further we will discuss uses of past perfect tense. So first of all, past perfect tense is used to express some actions which were done before some particular time in the past. For example, he had built his house before 1980. Second, he had resigned from his post before joining here. Next, cholera, which is a disease only. Cholera had broken out in Africa 15 years earlier also. And we'll take one more sentence. He had already decided to settle down in America. So we see in these sentences that the action had built has been done some particular time in the past, before some particular time in the past, like he had also resigned before joining so particular point in the past, and cholera also had broken out in Africa earlier also, some particular 15 years earlier. And in the same way, the last sentence which we took up, had already decided, action had been decided of settling down in America. So the work which was done in past before some particular time in past, in those sentences we should use past perfect tense. Further, if two actions took place in past, like action 1 and action 2. So in past, action 1 has taken place before action 2. So with this sentence we will use past perfect, and the action which has taken place before or after that, with that we will use simple past tense. For example, the doctor arrived after the patient had died. Or we can write it another way also. The patient had died before the doctor arrived. He reached the station after the train had left. And we will take last sentence one more. He had gone to bed before you reached. So we see in these both sentences, four of these sentences, that here two actions have taken place, like doctor's arrival and patient's dying, because talking about patient had already died before doctor's arrival. So with the action dying of the patient we will use past perfect, and doctor has arrived, this action taken place later on, so we will use only simple past. In the similar way here also, here we have used the same sentence in other way only, past perfect here and second form here only. Then we have taken these sentences here also. He reached the station after the train, means train had already left, so past perfect, and his reaching took place later on, so we use second form past, simple past later on. And here in the similar way we have used these sentences. Last sentence in past tense is past perfect continuous tense. So the rule for past perfect continuous tense is had plus been plus first form plus ing and since and for. So this is the rule for past perfect continuous tense. And further, where to use this? So it is used to express such actions which started in past before some particular time and which is still continued on. For example, it had been raining for 2 hours. Second, he had been teaching at this school for 10 years. He had been playing cricket since 1980. And one more sentence we will take up, the last one. I had been practicing law for a number of years. So we'll see had plus been plus first form plus ing in all these sentences, and further we have to see when we have particular starting point like 1980, then we will use since, otherwise we will use for when we don't have starting point, particular starting point. So like starting point since morning, since Monday, name of month also since July, year also since 2010. These are morning, evening, these are starting fixed starting points, and which are not fixed, these are like for. Now days, when we don't have fixed number of days, fixed number of months, or we say 5 months, we don't know which is the first month, when it started, when it will end, and talking about 10 years, so these are not fixed. So in such cases we will use for, otherwise we will use since. So that's all for the uses of past tense. Thank you.